I have been super lost about where money stands in my life and how to take the best steps to get towards financial freedom. And it was really bothering me for a while. There were phases where I was living paycheck to paycheck, and it just was not a good look. And I fear that I'm not the only one, and there are multiple people, especially in our age range, that do not know how to manage their money, especially because we just started earning, we just started kind of managing or taking lead on our money. And I wanted to make sure that I do it the correct way. So I came up with an idea to going on in here that's stopping me from becoming my best self financially. As a result, I came up with a 30-day journal challenge. Hello, my name is Ash, and I talk about personal finance, personal growth, and career development on here. So if you're new here, welcome. If you are coming back, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you. Let's get started. So how this works is I've divided my 30-day journaling prompts in 4 different categories, one per week, where I focus on different areas. And this is week 2, where we're going to talk about our habits and spending. If you missed the video for week 1, I will link it up here. Please check it out. It's about your money behaviors. It's really good to look into what exactly goes through your emotions or how your feeling is towards money. So if you want to figure that out, go check that out and use those journal prompts. But we're going to get started with habits and spending. Each day I answer 3 questions regarding to money, and what I give you is the one that is most effective in my opinion. For day 8, my personal favorite question was, if I track my spending, what patterns do I fear noticing? And if you already track your spending, or if you want to track your spending before you answer this question, you can also reword it as, when I track my spending, what were the patterns that I wished I did not notice in it? The reason why this question was so effective for me was it just forced me to be honest. It made me really look at the areas in my spending that I was overlooking intentionally, unintentionally, accidentally, on purpose, because we don't like to see what's wrong with us. And that is a problem, because unless you know what's wrong with you and you're willing to face it, you're never going to improve. The patterns that I noticed that I'm glad I noticed, but I wish I had not noticed, was I like to know that I have it all the time. I seek to find out how much I have spent exactly on a frequent basis, because it gives me a sense of satisfaction that no, I still have enough in case something goes wrong. Obviously, this means I'm money anxious, and you guys found that out in my first video of this series as well. So you can really pinpoint on those painful purchases, as I like to say, to kind of improve upon from there. Next question. Day 9, what triggers me to spend impulsively? Like I said at the start of the video, there was a time, a phase in my life where I was living paycheck to paycheck, sometimes even paying my entire paycheck and more from my savings, whatever little I had, into my credit bill because I had no control. And the biggest reason after I answered this question for me came up to be boredom. When I have nothing bigger coming forward right in the moment, I start spending. Because when I am free, when I'm bored, when I am not doing anything or distracted by anything, it makes me anxious. This weird feeling like, okay, oh no, I need to do something, and I keep spending, so I get distracted. It's very common for anxious people to kind of find distractions, which are most cases not good for them to cope. This usually happened right after I had looked at my spendings in the mornings and I did not like the numbers, but I was only making my situation worse. So, is there anything that triggers you to spend impulsively? Next question, day 10. How or what do I define as a smart purchase? Okay, the first 2 questions we really focused on a little bit of negatives, a little bit of, oh, I don't really want to know this. But this question is, what would be something that you would describe as a smart purchase? My response was, although I don't have a clear answer for any specific category, I do think a smart purchase is something that lasts me a good amount of time and save me in the long term, or even make me money in the long term. The easiest example would be investing. I do want to prioritize investing first. As soon as my paycheck comes, I want to first put in my investment account and second put in my high yield savings account, because both of them are very important for me. And that's what I would describe as a smart purchase. I would not mind spending some extra $100 in buying a very profitable stock. Another example would be buying high quality clothes once in a while when you can afford it. Now, I'm a person who likes to wear button up shirts. I like to wear blazers. I really want to go and get some quality clothes in that kind of fashion category, and I would not mind spending on a piece that I know is well made and nice quality, even if it costs me a little extra, because first, I would budget for it, and second, it will save me in the long. Blazers last you a long time, especially if you have no plans of gaining weight, losing weight, whatever. I would buy something that lasts me 10 years rather than buying something from a cheap online place and then risk it getting ripped or something in 2 3 years, because I'm paying almost the same amount, or even if I'm paying less, it's just not worth it if I have to continuously keep buying it over and over again. It adds up. Day 11. What's a free, low cost way I can feel abundant? In the previous question, I said when you can afford it. What I meant by it is, yes, I can go ahead and spend my entire whatever little minimum wage paycheck I get right now on quality clothes, but I would not do that. I have this button up, for example. I can reuse this. I can use this and I can wear this right now. I bought it from my home country and it works just fine right now. Do I need to still buy a big button up? Yes, if I can afford it. But until I can get to that place, until I can budget for a big purchase like that, something quality, something nice, I should work this up. This is very personal to me. Whenever I wear button ups, whenever I wear blazers, it just makes me feel like I'm a different person. I think there is a psychological theory like however you dress, you feel. So if you dress like hoodies and PJs, you're gonna feel very low energy, sleepy, kind of cozy. And if you're wearing something more bold, you're gonna feel bold and more confident. I wanna feel more confident in my daily life regardless of what I'm doing, and so I choose to wear clothes. But until I can buy those quality clothes, I will work these up and I will wear them and I will feel abundant in this. It could be any range of answers. It could even be just buying yourself coffee like twice a week. It's not free, it's low cost, but if it makes you feel, oh, I'm closer to my dream self over here, that's fine. Make that purchase. Go ahead. Treat yourself. Just make sure you are not outnumbering yourself. Day 12. What's something I used to think was too expensive but now see as worth it? My answer was really shocking to me. There was a time in my life where I was working and every single time I would take off, this is minimum wage by the way, every time I would take off, I would feel so guilty, like I was losing so much money. But when I actually did the math, I was only maybe losing $80. And I know it all adds up, but if I'm taking off for a networking event, for my reunion at my high school with my teachers that I really respected and could mentor me, if I'm taking or going in late to take a mentor or someone I admire for a coffee to connect more, I think losing that money is worth it. It is because I'm gaining something far more valuable than that $80 in that moment. The connection, the reunion, that connects me with people that can get me in places that I want to be at, potentially. Being at work where it does not really align with my career, etc. Yes, I'm sustaining myself and I need to work for that until I land that job, but I can occasionally take off for better opportunities or better rooms to be in, to connect, to network, to make a difference. That's okay. Let's go. Last two questions. I'm so excited. For day 13, question that I picked as the most effective was, what visual or system would motivate me to save / invest more? Now, this question you can answer in multiple ways. You can sit down and you can make a vision board in front of you. That works. I do that too. You can also look at your bank statement, and if the number is too high, it could be a harsh motivation to fix that. You could also, like I do, look at whatever savings that you currently have in your high yield savings account or in your investment account. Look at that and feel like, I have invested this much. I can obviously plan to continue investing more so it grows for me. I'm a believer of long-term investing, so I do not take out money, I don't trade. But recently, looking at the numbers going up and down really makes me feel motivated. Okay, hey, this is my potential earning. This is growing for me. This is gonna be worth it in the next couple of decades. That is such a motivating thing for me. And last but not the least, for the we, what's one area I like to put more money in my life? Of course, we're gonna end with an abundant question because, hey, that's just us. We are meant to be abundant in every area of our lives. If there's some area in your life where you feel like, okay, I need to work on it more, but it would potentially require more money, what is it? What would that area be? Is it your personal growth? Are you learning enough things that matter to you? Or are you working out? Are you moving your body? For me, I said my career. My minimum wage jobs, yes, they sustain me right now again, but it is not something that I plan to continue doing long term, and my field is completely different. I want to seek more opportunities that align with my long term future, and if I have to put in some money for that, if I have to travel a little longer commute than usual, I would do that. That's worth it for me. So, what is that one area in your life that you would invest more in? That's all for this video, and I hope that you learn something incredible and something helpful. And please, please, please come back for our week 3. I have a lot of different new questions planned. The reason why I tell you my answers directly is because I want to be real over here. I am not a life guru. I'm learning with you as I go, and you can always improve your life. Let's grow together and let's become financially, emotionally, personally, professionally abundant as ever. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.